Okay. What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all are villainous ones, and I appreciate you anyway. I say this all the time, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are the GOATs. If you haven't already, please make sure you add me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all my social media pages. All the links is in the description. All my information is in the description. All the links is in the about page. Y'all go ahead and click away. I had somebody send this to me on Instagram, and they was like, "Yo, Dan, have you heard about the chick that happened in Ohio? Got her house raided. It was the wrong house, and all this, that, and the third." And my immediate response was, "Oh, that's crazy. This sounds like a big ass lawsuit." But let's get into this, y'all. This is just, it's really, really sad, man. It's really, really sad. I worked at UPS for about 4 or 5 years, and the likelihood, the chances of us screwing up a house when we have 300 stops on a day, out of 300 stops, I would say we probably made 5 mistakes out of 300 stops in one day. These cops are raiding one house, not that often, but one house a week. It don't take that much to, and this is in 2024. Mind you, this was back in, I was working at UPS from 2009, 2010 till about 2014, prior to everybody having a goddamn smartphone. We used to have to study the maps. So they used to print out the maps for us. All the stops used to be on the maps, on pages. This is prior to having GPS. I mean, GPS was out back then, but not everybody had a smartphone. If you had a smartphone and you had GPS, it was because you had money like that. But for the most part, we didn't have that working at UPS. Now they have that in like in the thing where it's built in it, like it'll tell you where to go and what to do. But we didn't have those things back then in them days, man. So to see cops do this in 2024, or I believe this is in 2023, but to see cops do this in current time, it's kind of like, bro, what is going on here? But let's go, man. Let's get into this.
As Elyria police get set to raid this home on Parmalee, they realize there is a camera.
Police, third floor, come to the door! Police, third floor, come to the door!
Then a flashbang. You hear the screaming, and the video goes dark. What they didn't see was this camera next door. And for this, Courtney Price is grateful.
You can hear in the video, you can hear me scream. I think I just says, I'm scared. I said, my baby's in here. He's on a ventilator.
Courtney is at Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital with 17-month-old son Waylon, who was born premature, and he has special needs. His crib at the home has a ventilator and oxygen. They were nearby as he sat in this rocker. This as smoke filled the home, and Courtney was handcuffed as she kept asking for her baby.
I remember seeing the flash and seeing the smoke come in. And you can see it on the room footage too.
But here's where the confusion sets in. A warrant for a teen was issued for this home, but he hasn't lived here in over a year. The home is now rented by Rita and Marlon Jennings, Courtney's aunt and uncle, who have no relation to the suspect. But they raid the home anyway.
I walk in my house and I couldn't believe it. I don't like anything being on my kitchen table, so you can imagine everything piled up on the floor. And just everything was overturned, the beds, the TVs, everything.
The child is now being treated for inflammation of the lungs, and his eyes also suffered irritation too. Price says doctors say the smoke affected the child. And she's only in the area because her baby needs heart surgery, and now that has been delayed.
We came here for a fresh start. And now I just feel so unsafe here. I'm just trying to tough it out and stay for better care, but I just do not like being here now. It's really hard.
Elyria.
Let me say this before they get into the statements. This is so sad, and I'm thankful that the baby was able to pull through. The child was already on a ventilator system, Supreme. All that smoke in the house forced, was, of course, the baby was breathing through it, right? Forced the baby's lungs to, they said, to swell. It was clogged. It was this, it was that. The baby's eyes were shut because of all these things. If I remember, I'll put the link in the description. But do y'all remember a story where the police did a raid, and it was the wrong house again. Police did a raid, threw a flashbang in the window, and it ended up landing inside the baby crib. The flashbang goes off and burns like 70% of the baby's body. Do y'all remember that story? If I remember, I'll go and search it up and I'll put that link in the description so y'all can go ahead and read on it. But I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, bro, this is crazy. Army tactics on U.S. soil, breaking and entering, at least get the right address, number one. That's first and foremost, but whatever. Throwing flash grenades, that thing could have, you could have thrown a flash grenade in somebody's, and it could have hit somebody in the face and went off and blinded them for the rest of their life. Whether it's the right person or not, it doesn't even matter. It's just the fact that, damn, all right, cool, I'm guilty, take me to jail. Everybody deserves to have a day in court. I am innocent until proven guilty. But nowadays, you're guilty until proven innocent. But that's a topic for another day. Throw a flash grenade. What happens if it landed in my lap, in my face? You know what I'm saying? On my back, on my chest, and it burns. Those things burn. It's a flash. It's a grenade. It's a grenade. The smoke causes you to cough and all this, that, and the third. It's meant to first of all, to scare, shock, and disorient you. That's the purpose of these damn flash grenades. Cops is going to be like, oh, it's made to keep us safe. Well, what about me? What about my safety? What about that damn newborn, that preemie baby? What about that child's safety? Everything's not just about damn cops' safety. You're not the only ones that's trying to make that damn home to see your family. This woman is trying to she said what? Yo, I'm here to have surgery for her baby. She said she wanted to start everything anew, try to start a new life. And now this happened. Had to discontinue or stop the surgery for the damn baby. Now the baby can't even have the proper necessary surgery because of these damn injuries. All because of the officer making a mistake, going to the wrong house. She said, yo, listen, that person haven't lived here in over a year. You at the wrong house. Insane. That baby could have, possibly still could, lose their damn life. Let's see what they got to say.
His mayor sent out a statement saying the incident is being investigated and they will release police body cameras. As for Jennings, she only wishes police would have done their homework before crashing into her home where her nephew is already fighting for his life.
I feel like a little bit of detective work probably would have went a long way, because a simple Google search and I found the previous tenants in about 6 seconds.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated.
Insane. Again, y'all, working at UPS, I'm telling y'all, I am telling y'all, out of 300 stops in a day, on average, 300 stops is usually during like peak season, right? 300, 320 is around peak season, like Christmas, you know what I'm saying? That's when most of the deliveries are done. But during the off season, prior to peak season, excuse me, I would say on average 200 stops. I worked at UPS from like 08, 09 till about 2013, 2014, something like that. I can't remember the exact year. It was so long ago. It was literally a decade ago. But yeah, about 5-6 years I worked at UPS. On average, during the off season, about 200 doors we had to knock on, 200, 240. We made a mistake maybe 3-4 times. And we will always know when we made a mistake, because we will always have somebody, hey, yo, listen, I ain't get my package. What's up? What's going on? You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just crazy to me. She said she found the old tenant's address within 6 seconds. This is like I said in the beginning, this is a lawsuit. A huge lawsuit. I'm thankful for that damn child was able to not walk away, but was able to continue his life. He got away with his life, thank God. I pray that them injuries heal. They said it's a premature baby and special needs baby. I hope that baby is okay. I hope that baby gets the surgery that he deserves, that he needs to have to continue his life so he can continue to live. But anyway, I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe, Erica.